Greetings, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. We do a couple of webinars a month. Sometimes they are given by our salespeople that are just general overviews for people that are very new to ClubExpress or are considering ClubExpress as an association management solution. And we also do version announcements. Last week, we had an announcement about version 9.4 with some of its new features. And very often we will do webinars based on particular pieces of functionality. And today is one of those. This is a relatively new module called the Gift Memberships module. And so we're going to talk about what it is, how to administer it, how people use it and such. And before we do that, let's just take care of a little bit of housekeeping. All of the phones and microphones are muted, so questions should be asked by entering them into the chat window. And we will revisit the chat window at the end of the demonstration to see if there are any questions that weren't covered during the demonstration. This is particularly useful for people that are watching this webinar as a recording. And speaking of recordings, all of the recordings are available both for webinars and for video tutorials by going to clubexpress.com, clicking on the Cool Stuff link at the top, then click on the Webinars tab on the left, and you'll see a list of the upcoming webinars and the list of recently recorded webinars. And you'll see there that there was a version 9.4 features demonstration, and then there were a couple about activities and events and mailing list categories and such. Above the Webinars tab is a Video Tutorials tab where you can see all of the video tutorials that we have. Now, all of our videos are actually stored on YouTube. And one nice thing to do is to click on the subscribe button. And you can even click on a bell icon that shows up after you subscribe. This way you can be notified of any new video content that we publish. And one last thing we'd like you to do is if you're using ClubExpress, and particularly if ClubExpress is working very well for you, we would like for you to go to clubexpress.com/reviews and click on one of these review sites and leave a review so that people that are evaluating association management solutions can have the benefit of your experience. So today we're going to be talking about the gift membership module. This is fairly new, and we'll talk about where you might use it and how it relates to other modules. So the gift membership module lets you, whether it be an administrator or a coordinator, create gift membership amounts that your administrators, your members, and your non-members can purchase and then send to other members and non-members. So in effect, a gift membership is essentially a special type of discount coupon. We have tutorials and we've done webinars on discount coupons. This is sort of an extension because you can actually create a discount coupon for a membership in the discount coupon module. And we'll show that just a little bit in a while. But this is a little special. This is something that you can actually send to a member. They click on it. It brings them right to the new member page, and they could just join your organization and apply this discount amount. So today we're going to be doing a couple of things. I'm going to show the gift membership manager, which is a manager like the membership manager or the non-member manager or the email manager or whatever. We'll take a look at open and used gifts. Open just means they haven't been used yet. We'll take a look at a gift report. We're going to add a discount coupon category because these are really kinds of discount coupons. And so either we'll add one or we'll just use one that's already there. Then we will add what's called a gift amount. And this is the kind of coupon that somebody can use. And then we'll add a gift. And you can add a gift, meaning you're going to create a gift that somebody else is going to use. I'm sending this to a particular person. Well, I can do this as I'm logged in as a member. I can do this as a non-member. Anybody can purchase a gift for anybody else. So you could have somebody that just attended an event that you had, and they're not a member, and they say, I think this is great. My son would be a wonderful member of this thing. I'm going to give a gift to my son for $20 so he can join this club. And you can also add a gift while you're logged in as an administrator. So in that case, you can say, I'm doing it for myself. It's coming from me, it's coming from a member, it's coming from a non-member that's already in the database, it's coming from a non-member that's not in the database. We'll go through all of these things. And we'll redeem a gift membership. And typically that's done for a new membership, but it could actually be used for renewals. And finally, we'll take a look at customizing the emails that get sent out when you send out a gift. What I want to first show you is what a gift looks like. Let's assume for a moment that I just created a gift and I sent a gift out. And I'll be logged in as a member and I send out a gift to somebody. The gift gets sent to them as an email. So let's take a look at this email here. You'll see that when you create a gift, it asks you, well, who's it going to? So this is going to Ethel Ricardo. And it says that you've received a gift of $40. So it shows the gift amount. It says, who sent you this gift? So it's by Manny Diaz. And Manny put in a special message that says, Ethel, thank you for all the help at the fundraising event. Please join the Balloon Club with this gift membership coupon. And then underneath it, it says, if you're already a member and you're currently ineligible to renew, you're not in the renewal cycle, just save the email until you're eligible to renew, then you could redeem the membership. So if you're not up for membership, there's no way of you saying, I want to put the money towards my next renewal. You just hold on to the email, and when you go to renew, you would use the coupon code that is there. And so when you're paying your dues for your renewal, you would enter the coupon code, and in this case, it would deduct $40 from whatever is due. But if this is a new membership, you can either just sign up and apply this coupon code, or alternately, you can just click on the link and it just brings you to the sign-up process. So what I'm going to do, rather than me typing in all the information, I'm going to go through a series of screens here. Let's assume that Ethel got this email and she says, you know, I really like the Northwest Balloon Club. I want to join the Northwest Balloon Club. Let's assume that Ethel clicked on this link. So this is the user experience. The first thing that would happen is they would go to the member sign-up screen. Some of you will notice that there's a new thing here. It says, I want to join the club as a new member, or I want to add myself to an existing business membership. Business memberships are brand new inside of ClubExpress. And in 2 weeks, we're going to be doing a webinar about business memberships. They're like a family membership where you would have secondary members. So here, maybe the business is a member and your employees are secondary members. And so in this case, we're just going to do as a regular member, but you should keep in mind that this business membership is really useful, particularly for organizations like chambers of commerce, where a membership for a particular business is managed by a person, but everybody else that's coming in, the employees of that business, can come in as, in effect, family of that business membership. So here, Ethel's just signing up as a new member. She selected a family membership type, and she heard about us through friends or acquaintance. She goes to the next screen. She has to agree to the privacy terms, and she decides, I agree to the privacy terms, but don't share my personal data, which is reasonable. Now she's got to put in her contact information. It's her name, gender, and all the other stuff that is required by your organization for somebody signing up. And this will vary depending on whether or not you are requiring certain things, whether or not you're requiring gender, whether or not you're requiring an email address and things like that. But in this case, you'll see anything with a red dot next to it is required. So she'll fill that out. Then in this case, the membership setup wizard is saying, oh, when you're a new member, I want you to fill out your interests. And again, this depends on how you've got your club set up, whether or not you've got interests modules enabled, and whether or not you insist that the new members and or renewing members, if they fill out or update their interests. In this case, this was a family membership. And so on this screen, Ethel said, oh, okay, I want Freddie to be a secondary member. Maybe that's my husband or my partner. And then the tertiary would probably be kids. And so she has added these members because the family membership permits associated members. And then it asks her to pick a username and a password. And because we have some additional things that people can purchase. They're called additional member charges. This club is set up so that when a member signs up for the first time, in addition to their membership fee, they have a thing called the joining fee, which you'll see at the bottom of the list there, and you'll see it's got a check mark and it's grayed out, which means it's required. They can't not choose it. Same thing with a name badge. Every new member gets a name badge and they charge $5 for it. But we also have these optional coffee mugs. And so the new member here is saying, oh, yeah, I want a coffee mug for myself, for Freddie, and for my kid whose name I've forgotten. So there are 3 of those, so there's $15 there. So there's $25 in additional charges that will be added to the base membership fee. So it's showing that there's a total of $65. You see the red arrow on the right. There's a total of $65. And then there's a detail here that shows what all the charges are. You see the membership itself, the Freddie Mertz, Elaine Mertz, the name badge, coffee mug, the joining fee, and any sales tax that's involved. And then we click on Finish and Proceed to Final Payment. And it says here that your new membership has been processed, and please use this page to pay online or send in a check, say. And so what happens here is if she clicks on the Apply button, this discount coupon ID will be applied. She hasn't clicked on the Apply button yet. But because she says that we're paying by check, another feature has been invoked, and that is a cash discount. This club has been set up so that if you pay by cash or by check or anything, it's not a credit card, we're going to give you a discount of 4%. So it's another way of saying, instead of saying we charge you more for using a credit card, this is a cash discount. So when she clicks on the Apply button, then you'll see that it says that the individual membership gift coupon applied, that $40 coupon that was sent via the email is being applied. Now she only has to pay for the balance. So we're looking at the Northwest Balloon Club, and this is a fictitious club that we set up to do demonstrations and such, and we are currently not logged in, and you can see that because it says member login at the top. Now, we have put gift memberships on the menu. So if somebody that's not logged in, not a member, they attended an event, they can click on gift membership. And this gift membership screen needs information about who you're sending it to and who you are. So you would fill in the first name, last name, email address, the phone, whether or not it's a mobile phone. You would fill in your information. You would select the gift amount. And right now we have specified, we're making 4 kinds of gifts available. We're going to add to that. But what was sent out before was the $40 family membership gift. We decide when we want to send it out and what message we want. So really the only difference between this and some of the other ones we're going to show you is that it doesn't know who you are. You're not logged in, and you don't have to be a member. You could just say, hey, I saw this really cool organization. I want to send a gift membership to someone I know. So now let's log in as a member. Jenny Cho, and I'm going to log in as Jenny. I'll just go home here for a moment. You'll see that the menu is different because when you're logged in, you have a different menu typically than people that are not logged in. So here we've put, instead of having the gift memberships on the top level menu, we put it on a sub menu. So now if I click on gift membership, we have the gift membership. It asks for the gift recipients, but it knows who we are. It's picked up the information from my membership because I'm logged in. But I could change it so maybe everybody knows her as Jennifer within her organization. She's sending it to her boss or something like that. So you could change this information. You could change the email address and things like that. So if I send this to Mary Adams, and the email address will go 123abc at gmail.com, and put in a phone. So this is who it's going to go to fact, let's do this so that's a really fake email address. Phone, we know that's not their mobile phone. So we say, here's my information. And we say, okay, I want to send this gift. Do I want to send it anonymously so that in the email it doesn't say Jenny's name? We'll say no. And then we say, okay, what's the gift amount? Well, I want to send just a regular $40 towards a membership. If I did $20 towards a membership, these names are just kind of descriptive things that you put in, but it could just be called the $20 member coupon. Well, let's do the $20. You can decide when you want to send it. Maybe you want to send it on somebody's birthday. And so you can just say, I'm not going to deliver this thing until a particular date. So say I want to send this out next Monday, I can send it out next Monday. One thing to note is that these are sent out once a day at about 6 o'clock in the morning, Central Time. So if I did it for today, it wouldn't actually get sent out until tomorrow. And so here I'm going to say, thanks for volunteering at our fundraising event. And when I say complete the purchase, it takes me to the purchase page. Now, there may be other things that I owe money for, but what I'm going to do, I'm logged in as Jenny. In the club, it might say you could pay by credit card or PayPal or by check. I'm going to say Jenny's going to send in a check. And there is no coupon code for this because she is actually buying a gift membership. So she's going to be sending in a check for $19.40. So if I say that she is done, if I look at Jenny's profile and I come down here to gift memberships, you will see Jenny has actually purchased 2 gift memberships, one a couple of months ago. Its status is open. It hasn't been used yet. And that was a $60 gift. And the one she just did today for Mary Adams is also open, and she owes money on. So she could go in here and say, I'm not going to send in a check. I want to pay by credit card. But for the moment, let's assume that she still wants to do this by check. So there is a new feature that will be coming in probably shortly, where there will be an additional button here to add a gift membership. So from the membership, showing the ones you've already ordered, there will be a button here that says you can add a new membership. That doesn't necessarily have to be on your menu. They'll just be able to do it from there. So I'm going to log in as an administrator. I'm going to log in as Martin Smith. And if I wanted, as Martin Smith, as a member, to do a gift membership, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to say, okay, I know who you are. You'll see that there's a slight difference in the screen by entering it from here or entering it as an administrator from the administrative interface. So this is the same thing as Jenny just put in the information for herself. If I come to the control panel and I go to the People tab and go down to gift memberships, it will show the gift membership manager. And if I just click on search here, it's going to show all the open gift memberships. So I click on search. We will see all of the ones that have been created. We'll see the one that Jenny Cho just put in here. And it actually shows the giver name, not her username. It's actually showing what she put in there, Jennifer Cho, although her user is actually Jenny Cho. And it shows that we can edit it if we needed to, because it hasn't been sent yet. It's not going to get sent until it's been paid. So we could go and make any edits that were necessary. We can come over here and we can record her payment. So if I record her payment, we would say that we received a check, and then it would be marked as paid. but I'm not going to do that right now. So you'll see that some of them have been marked as paid, some of them have not been marked as paid. If I were trying to add a gift manually from here, it's going to be a little different because I'm an administrator or a coordinator. When I click on add a gift from here, instead of using my name, it says, oh, if I'm doing it for a gift from me, from Martin, it just asks for the recipient's name and the gift amount. Or I could do it, I'm recording another member's gift purchase. So maybe Audrey Bonte was at an event and she filled out a little paper form and she paid me $20 and I need to record this. And so once you've selected it, again, you only need to know who the recipient is because now you know who the member is. You can do the same thing for someone who's in your non-member database that's already there, and you would search the non-member database, say for this one here, and you say, I want it to be Marcia, and then again, it knows who it is. Or you could say, I want to record a new non-member. This person doesn't exist in the non-member database yet, so now you have to fill in all the information. So those are the different ways you can actually create a gift. Is you can say, okay, I'm not logged in. Let me fill in my information and send it out. I can be logged in where it already knows my information. So now I just need to give the recipient information. Or you can do it through the gift membership administration here, through the gift membership manager here, and add a gift, which gives you all of those options. Let's just take a look at the gifts that have already been sent. Now, of course, there's one that's been used. So these are all the open ones. I had one yesterday. Ethel actually did sign up. So if I click on used and search, you'll see that Manny Diaz had created this thing yesterday to Ethel Ricardo, and it was used. And we can just take a look at all the information about it. So adding a gift is actually creating a new coupon. If I go back to open, let's take a look at the reports. If I click on reports, there's only one report at this point. If I say, let's look at gifts purchased by date, and I'll just use for this current year, send it out as Acrobat, as a PDF. And so here we have all of the items, both used and not used. So over here, you'll see that the date used column here, the only one that has been used is the one for Ethel. So these are your reports. So now let's create a new kind of membership gift. They're called amounts. They're in effect a special kind of coupon. And one of the things you need to do before you add a new amount is you need to tell it what kind of discount coupon is this. And you'll see why in a moment. Now, this is one way of setting things up. This is not necessarily the only way or the best way of setting things up. So I'm going to use a little different approach. What we have done so far on this is that we've set up these different coupon types that people can buy. One called an individual membership gift, one called a gold membership gift, family membership gift. The names are really insignificant. It's really the amounts, because you can apply any of these coupons to any new membership or any membership renewal. So it's not like you can only apply this thing that's called individual membership gift to the individual membership, and it doesn't work for family memberships. So this individual membership, we could just rename it here to the $40 membership gift. And I'm going to not do that, but I just want to let you know that this is just for your own organization, meaning your own categorization and such. So I'm going to add an amount. So this is a new coupon. So we're going to call this, well, I'll make it a $50 a $50 volunteer thank you. And we'll make it $50. And we'll make it active because you can turn these coupons on and off, the ability to add the coupon. These categories are selected from the categories that are listed in the discount coupon manager. And we'll visit that in a moment. But you'll see that we have a couple here that have already been set up for gift membership, family, individual, other. We're going to ignore those for the moment and say we have a category of discount coupon called volunteer bonus. This is really great. This person came and they volunteered and they brought their own truck and they moved balloons in and out and helped with chase vehicles. We're just going to give them $50 towards a membership in the club. They're not members, or maybe they're members in renewal and they went above and beyond. We want to give them $50. So if I say a volunteer bonus, and then I would decide which financial account it goes into. And we have a video about financial accounts. So let's just call this master donations. Right now, it doesn't matter to me which one we pick. So that's an amount. And if I go back, and I can come in and edit it, like if I put in the wrong account, or I just want to call it something else. And now if I go back to the gift membership manager here, and I want to add a gift, and say I wanted to have the gift come from me as Martin, I would put in the person's name and all of that, and come over here, and I would pick the $50 volunteer thank you, and put in a message here. Thank you for bringing your truck or your trailer. We think that's absolutely fantastic. We'd love for you to join our organization, or if they're already a member, a renewal, and you would put the message in here and it would get sent out as a gift certificate for them. So I've already shown you how somebody would redeem a gift certificate. So whoever this is sent to would just click on it, or could just copy the discount code, and when they're looking at their open dollar screen here, if there was a gift membership in here, they could apply their coupon. Now, one of the things, well, let's look at two things. One is that if we go into the Money tab and go into Discount Coupons, here's where we have categories of coupons. And you'll see that one of them was volunteer bonus here. So here we've got gift memberships individual, gift memberships family, gift memberships other. This is one way of setting it up, just to be able to organize them a little bit more. But maybe you just wanted something called a gift membership. And the reason I mention this is because the gift memberships from the gift membership module is sort of a special kind of what would otherwise be a general purpose coupon. And you'll see, if you ever look at the demo club, that we had gift memberships even before the gift membership system was set up. So you'll see that we've got individual gold gift membership gifts and things like that. These are not the same as what I just showed you. These were here to say, oh, maybe I want to send out, I want to purchase 5 gift memberships, and I want to be able to get coupon codes that I'm going to give out to individual people because I'm drawing a raffle or something. It's different than sending a gift to a particular person. So here you could have them as fixed amounts or percentages and things like that. So if you want information about doing a gift membership this way, you could look at the discount coupon webinar and the discount coupon tutorial. But the only thing that they have in common is that behind the scenes, a gift membership is actually making a specialized discount coupon that doesn't show up here. It doesn't show up as being a normal coupon, but this is where you would set up the category. So if you wanted to have something that says a gift for volunteers or gift for sponsors or something like that, and you wanted to be very specific about that, you could do that. So that way, when you go back into the gift membership thing here, and you say, I want to add a gift here, you could decide that this was going to be a sponsored gift or something like that. But the gift amounts really are dollar amounts the name of the gift, the individual membership, whatever, it doesn't appear, as you might have recalled, in the email. It doesn't say anything about what kind of a gift it is. It simply says you got $40, you got $50, or whatever that can be applied. Now, that message that you saw in the email, you can customize that. And you go back to the control panel, go to the Communications tab, and go to System Emails. And if we scroll down to, there are a few gift memberships here. We have a confirmation to gift giver that gets sent to the person who gave the gift. We have one that goes to the member director. So I'm letting them know that someone has given a gift. Then there's a welcome email to the gift recipient. So let's take a look at that one just by clicking over here. And you'll see that there are these tags. And you use tags in all sorts of emails. And we have a bunch of tags that could be in here. It says, you have received a generous gift amount. Maybe we don't want to say the generous gift amount. You could say the word lovely gift amount, or just gift amount of, and then the amount gets put in here. We could say the gift has been donated to you by one of our members, such and such, or this gift has been sent to you by. The point is, if you change it in any way, if we go, say, from where it's been sent to you by gift giver name, and you have all the information that's in here, when we save it, now we're going to see a check mark next to the column that says customized, because we're no longer using the default text. We're using the gift membership text. And if I go in to edit it, you'll see that the word sent is here. I can cancel this. And if I click on delete, it doesn't delete the email, it just deletes the customizations, bringing it back to the default. So now if I click on it, you'll see that it'll say donated by. You'll see the one that goes to, that's the one that goes to the gift recipient. The one that goes to the gift giver says, thank you, Manny Diaz, for your generous gift purchase of for the amount to this person. If you've not paid for it yet, you can click on the link to pay your transaction. So the gift will be emailed to this email address. And if that's wrong, please contact the director, whoever the director is, the membership director, to correct any mistakes. And then, of course, there's the one to the member director. It simply says to your membership director, membership for the amount of such and such has been gifted to the gift recipient by the gift giver. So if you want it to be much more detailed than that, it can be as detailed as you want. If it was a renewal, if you were sending this to another member and the member was not up for renewal, then they really, because when they click on the $ here, if the membership renewal is not here, they can't use the discount code. And this discount code only applies to new memberships and membership renewals. You can't apply it to a donation. You can't apply it to anything else. A donation also doesn't get a discount code. But if you're registered for an event or anything like that, these discount codes, like a general discount code, you can make a regular discount code that's only applicable to events or only applicable to memberships. These membership gifts are only available to memberships. So I have covered a lot of ground here. And Samantha, do we have any questions from the chat room?
How does a non-member access the gift membership option? And do you need to add that to the non-member menu
Yes.
in order to access it?
Yeah, well, yeah, it should be added to the non-member menu. And the way an administrator would do that is it would come to the control panel. We go to the website tab, go to menus, and there are generally going to be two menus. One is going to be the default one for the public, and one's going to be the default for the members who are logged in. You could have special menus for your gold level members. You might have a sponsor menu that is like the member menu, but with fewer choices. So the public menu here, if I go to edit it, you'll see it has home, join now, about us, calendar, donations, contact us, and gift membership. If you didn't want the general public to be able to do that, you just take it off the menu. If I choose save, well, I'm not logged in at the moment, but if I go to, say, a different browser and I go to Demo Club, you'll see that it is no longer here. If I just come back here for a moment, and now if I put it back on the public menu, let's go to gift memberships. And if I want, I can move it up. So, right, I'll put it next to the join now. And now if I go to that other browser and refresh the page, gift membership shows up right next to join now. So anybody who's not logged in will see this menu. Anybody who is logged in will see the member menu. And in the member menu, it says we've got home, and the next item says the member sub menu. So when I come down here to sub menus, we have one called member sub menu. This is where I put gift membership. So if I move this up here, the gift membership directory, right under membership directory, and if I save that, if I go up to the members menu here, now it's right up at the top. So that's how you put it onto both the public-facing menu and the members menu. And the members menu, I would typically put it on the sub menu. Here's all the things members can do. But I could have put it on the top level, like I put the storefront on the top level. So you can put it wherever you want. And not surprisingly, we have a tutorial and webinars about managing your menus. What else do you have, Samantha?
So the next question, a little more involved, goes a little bit outside what we're talking about today, but what if the coupon is being donated by the club, not just one person, and the club's budget is purchasing the coupon? How might someone do that? I would suggest that, if you have an admin membership where it's not an individual person, that could be a workaround, or you just purchase it as an administrator and apply a check payment that's, a check that's coming out of your own account, or just write off the payment.
Right. Now, what Samantha was noting is that many clubs, in addition to having their real administrator, like Martin Smith is administrator, they might create a member simply called club admin, or staff, or something like that, and then you could do it from there. The question is, well, who's paying for it? Who's the one that actually agreed to do this, and in whose name? Because someone's got to be responsible for it. It's not like you can have a role base. You can't say, well, the club president did it. No, it's a person did it. It's not who happens to be the club president at a particular time. 2 years from now, you look and say, oh, it's the club president. Well, no, who actually made the donation? And you really have to tie this to a person with an email and address or something like that, because this is a financial transaction. One day your accountants are going to audit your books and say, well, all right, who sent this gift? Why was it sent? Who authorized it? And someone has to be accountable if they're spending your club's money. And then you could either have the check come from your club's checking account, or if you were paying through a credit card, maybe your club has its own credit card that the officers use to cover expenses and things like that. So that's how you could pay for it, I suppose, or however works for you. One of the things about ClubExpress is that there's no necessarily right way to do things. There may be several very good ways to do things and several poor ways to do things. So just try to avoid the poor ways of doing things and just pick one of the good ways. Do we have anything else, Samantha?
Nope, that covers all of our questions.
All right. Well, the next webinar you will see is going to be about business memberships. And again, that's a new feature that will apply to a lot of the clubs and organizations that are business focused and want to have one person managing a membership and all the rest of their employees or their suppliers or whatever being able to come in under their membership or under the business's membership. And there are a couple of things that are a little different than a regular family membership, but we'll be going over that, and that'll be in about 2 weeks' time. So we look forward to seeing you all there. So with that, I say thank you, everyone, for coming today, and we'll see you at the next webinar.